People have actually said to me, "Are you mixed with something?"
Really? No, that's interesting. You know, man, growing up, you know, I got shit similar to that too, on account of, you know, it happens sometimes. I'll tell you what, another interesting thing is whenever, back in high school, this happened a lot. A lot of people didn't believe that me and my sister, well, that we were siblings, you know, that we had the same mom and dad. I think stereotypically because, you know, we're black, but also because we are like literal opposites to each other. You know, like I'm tall, I'm like 6 feet tall. She's like 5. She's not even 5'2". She's like 5'1.5". She's, you know, she's dark skinned, you know, light skinned. And normally I'm very laid back and, you know, but sure, she's animated and always going places. We're literally opposites to each other. People didn't believe that we were siblings.
You don't even look black.
Can you blame them? I wouldn't be upset with that. I mean, well, no, I wouldn't really be upset with that. I just kind of shrug my shoulders and keep going.
You have pretty big eyes for an Asian person.
Is that really your nose? What?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's just a stupid question. You know, like what? Did you take the nose from a baby? Yeah! My nose now, nigga! I'm with you. That's a stupid thing to say to somebody.
White beauty standards are when whiteness is the default and it becomes the cultural ideal for beauty.
Well, that's an interesting thing to say. Considering that cultures, especially here in America, are made of lots of different people. I would actually argue that there are many different forms of being beautiful, especially if you're a woman. There aren't very many ways of being beautiful as a man, at least not from what I can tell. It seems I mean, if you're not a muscular guy, it don't matter how great or how angular your face is, nigga, that's it. That's it. At least as a woman, at least you have options. At least you can be curvy. At least you can be short and tall as a man. Nah, nigga, I mean, short, tall, you gotta have some broad shoulders and some nice muscles. Otherwise, you can get the fuck out of here. So, at least you have options as a woman. I mean, even if the culture is saying that whiteness is, I guess, the default, which really more is just the average, you know, it's really just, here in America, you just have more white women. Well, even then, like, so what? I mean, what difference would it make, you know? I mean, most of you ladies are still pretty attractive as it is anyway, so why are you upset? You're attractive in your own right. There's no reason to be upset that white, okay, whatever. You know, maybe you'll explain. Continue.
Usually a slim nose,
Having light skin, big eyes, long lashes.
and hair that is the absolute opposite of mine.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I don't know your name, but that is some beautiful hair. Like, I have a thing. I love women black. I love black women's natural curly hair. You know, especially when it's all big and bouncy like that. It's gorgeous. It really is. I wish more black women went natural because it's a great look. You know, like, why do you think I normally have an afro, right? It's not even a big afro, it's just a nice one. Well, obviously not this, but, you know, normally I have an afro because I like black people's natural curly hair. I think it looks great. Fortunately, not a lot of black women do, and it kind of sucks. That goes both ways, for men and women. Continue.
What's wild is that if you're white, you might not even see it because it's so pervasive.
I don't think you spend a lot of time with white women. I tell you what, man, like, women in general are pretty insecure creatures, but white women, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
So this shade is nude. Spoiler alert, not all of us look like this when we're naked.
Yeah, but I mean, with the sheer amount of makeup in circulation, I'm almost 100% sure you can find a shade that works for you. And if you can, oh well. There are bigger things happening in the world. Shit.
Ooh, nude colored stockings. I mean, not for me, but for somebody for sure.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if you found like tan, you get the same effect. I mean, so you can find stockings that match your skin tone. I mean, the ones you just shown aren't far off, lady. Come on.
So this is eyelid tape, or eye charm. Charming, because you can finally get those Western eyes you've always wanted.
Just want to know something, Asian lady? You do not need to worry about that, because you're beautiful in your own right. I'd have babies with you, I'm just saying.
This is Fair and Lovely Skin Lightening Cream.
Look at how sad this lady is in the back. She's so sad that she's brown.
First she was sad and dark-skinned, and now she's scientifically more marketable.
Lady, if you have an understanding that this shit is all about market value, then why are you upset? Why are you angry? You know that these companies don't give a damn about you, right? They only care about selling a product. That's it. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is that dream. I'm just saying. I don't see why you're angry. I'm not angry, and lots of shit that tell you how to be a real man. I mean, it comes from women a lot of times, but it made no difference to me. I'm just saying, learn how to validate yourself, and you'll never be upset again. It's that easy. Actually, no, it's not easy, but when you get the hang of it, then life itself just becomes so much easier. I guarantee it.
I don't know what the this is. Apparently, if you use this, you can change your race. Like, this is not a before and after.
I have absolutely no idea what that is. I imagine it must be like a skin lightening bleach kind of thing. So you can Michael Jackson your way into some lighter skin. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But to be fair, I mean, if you're gonna have to take all things into consideration, it's not like there aren't a bunch of white women who spend their time in tanning booths or anything like that, or try to make their lips bigger and fuller. And we're not even going to start talking about the amount of white women who try to make their asses bigger. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
It really starts to make you feel like you don't belong, like who you are is different and not acceptable.
Yeah, but why? My immediate reaction to what you said when I first saw your video was to say bullshit, but I can't tell you that you haven't experienced what you happen to experience. That'd be really arrogant of me. So this is my second reaction. I have to say, why? I mean, there's no way in hell that you have never had sex before. I do not believe that. Especially considering the fact that I've been on your channel before and you've talked about it, so I know you have. I don't believe that other beautiful black woman with her beautiful natural curly hair has never gotten, no, she's had to have gotten some dick some point in her life. All of you women have probably had sex before. Now, you're probably going to wonder, you're probably confused, why would I bring that up? Why would I bring up the fact that you people have probably had sex with someone? What relevance would that be to this topic? Oh, I'll tell you. Considering the fact that the whole point of being attractive is to get someone to have sex with you, and you've gotten someone to have sex with you, it means you're attractive to someone. So why are you upset at the fact that there isn't actually black stockings do exist and tan stockings exist, so I mean, what are you upset with this average thing for? Especially when you've had people who find you attractive.
There's even a phrase within black communities called good hair. And good hair is hair that is not kinky, not difficult to comb, and more closely mirrors the silky or soft hair of a white person.
In defense of black people, I'm pretty sure they say that mostly because when black women are working on black women's hair, it's really hard to comb, obviously, because you just said that, But they're saying it's good hair because it's easier to do it. It's not really so much that, you're like white women. I mean, because have you ever tried to comb an Irish woman's head before? It's equally as tough. It's real hard. It's really difficult. and I have to pause to say this. Let's not pretend that there aren't a bunch of white women who try to get curly, bouncy hair like black women. It kind of seems like this whole, trying to be different from what you are thing is kind of it's just a part of the female sex. Huh. Interesting.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with my natural hair. And I remember when I was in college and I started my locks, my uncle told me that there was no way I was gonna get a job with my nappy hair.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I remember being in high school and I had a nice afro. When my sister and some of my female friends would say there is no way you're gonna get a girlfriend with your nappy hair. I mean, they were right. So I can't really be upset with that.
What's really messed up is I'm pretty sure he was trying to help me.
Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes people try to help you and it hurts your feelings instead. So you gotta have the wherewithal to withstand that so you can get the good help out of people's mean comments. I don't even think what he said was mean. It's probably just more honest, if anything.
When I would interview, I'd always pull my hair back and then I would show up for my first day like this. So then I'd be like, take a picture of me just like this so this could be on my ID.
To tell you the God honest truth, I have no issue with that. I would like for that to be on your ID. I'd probably just take a picture just for the sake of taking the picture if I was your manager. I mean, sure, you'd probably file a report to HR, but it'd be worth it because your hair is just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Actually, that woman, like, her face is just beautiful. She's a beautiful black woman. I mean, I'm not saying she's beautiful for a black woman. She's just a beautiful woman. And yet here she is, complaining about the fact that all of society does not accept her or use people that look like her to sell things. It's really sad, actually, if you think about it. And I'll get some more water.
Even globally, white beauty standards are a huge thing.
If you travel to China, there's also just like white people on the billboards for like Chinese clothing lines, which is very weird.
Excuse me. Some good water. Did I miss anything important? No, I probably didn't. I continue.
Even in my own family, people would point out that my brother is like a little bit darker skinned than me. Why does that matter? If it was like a white family and one of the kids was tanner, no one would give a crap about that.
Point one, people have done the same thing with me and my sister. Remember that story I told you earlier? You know, when the video started? Yeah, that happened to me a lot. My older sister, I have a younger sister, and most people don't ever question because we look similar. But point two, I don't think you've spent a great deal of time with white people. I mean, it happens to white people all the time. And considering the fact that there are some white people who regularly try to make their skin darker, which is really ironic, considering the premise of your entire video, but, you know, that's none of my business.
I have a family photo where it looks like they put the worst Instagram whitening filter on us and just turned it whiter and weirdly blurry.
All right, now if you don't believe me that white beauty standards are a thing.
No. Look, Francesca. There's no doubt in my mind that white beauty standards are a thing. You know, the thing that kind of gets me is, why does it matter to you? Like, what difference does it make? Like, I know you said that it makes you feel bad about yourself, or you feels like you don't belong, but I mean, like, I know you've gotten some dick, Francesca. There's no way you couldn't have gotten some dick at some point in your life. So, are you seriously upset that magazines and commercials only have white women with long, soft hair when it's a proven fact that someone finds you attractive? I just find it very confusing. I mean, no one finds me attractive, and there aren't a bunch of magazines with people that look like me, and I still like the way I look. I'm just saying. In fact, the only times where I've ever not liked the way I looked was actually in relation to a woman, and it proved that I wasn't attracted to her. Now, of course, this was years ago, but I mean, that's the only time I ever felt bad, when I couldn't get what I wanted based on the way I looked. But you can. So what's the problem? I don't know.
Let's play a little game. Do a Google image search for a beautiful woman. Let's see here. Beautiful.
Wait, there's supposed to be a point to this, wasn't there?
White woman behind wall.
We got blondes, we got brunettes. Takes a while, but you finally see a redhead.
There really is still nobody. This is crazy.
Yeah, but what is your criteria for nobody? If you mean that you can't find any black women, that's not true. I see a black woman right here, actually. Just to show you that I'm not lying to you. Right there. Now, I do have to say this, you know, since Google is a pretty creepy organization that regularly tracks where you search and where you go in order to, you know, bust ads out on your face, your search results will probably be different from mine. So maybe you'll see a bunch of black women. Maybe you have to specify black women. Which I guess I can somewhat see your point here, you know, that beautiful women most people think are white women, but in America most people are white, so Not really surprised with that. And even then, it's not like white women are the most attractive women. I mean, there are some white women that are attractive. You know, I don't want to make people think that I'm saying that they aren't. I want people to say that, I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, whichever's attractive. I mean, I'll tell you the honest truth. I find Latino women and Mexican women to be the most attractive. And then I find, like, mixed women, women who are mixed with, like, white and black, to just be, like, next level shit. I mean, they transcend. I'm just saying, you know, that's just me, you know. I mean, people are different. They're gonna, you know, it could continue.
I see Jennifer Lopez. Does she count?
Now, Google image search unprofessional hairstyle.
I don't really know if this is so much as irony or what, but as it turns out, I actually got a bunch of search results for search results. Like, Google has searched up images of people writing articles that say, if you type in unprofessional hairstyles, you get black women. I've got search results about search results. That's interesting, I would say.
Ooh, a significantly larger percentage of black ladies.
I like that one. I've had that one.
Another black woman, black woman, black woman, black woman.
Alright, now I'm just doing this here to give you guys an idea of what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at here. And I will say though, I will say, this woman right here, look at this shit right here, look at this woman. This woman right here is just fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous. Right, this is what I'm talking about here. Look at her, how beautiful her hair is, all big and beautiful and bouncy. It's awesome stuff. I mean, shit, if I was a manager, she can come to work like that every day. Look at this woman here. Beautiful woman. Right? I mean, here's another one right there. Look at her fucking hair. I know, it's interesting. You know, when I look, I'm mostly paying attention to their curly. I like curly hair guys, and just, you know, that's just me. You know, see if I can find some more. Look at this woman right here. Look at this. Look at that. I know, I'm supposed to be doing a video response, but I mean, you know, I really don't want to jump back into it, but I know I have to.
His hair is really cute.
The problem is that all of these social messages you get about what is and who is beautiful influences who you think is beautiful.
I know, and I imagine a lot of women are probably feeling bad because they don't have big asses like Kim Kardashian. I know she's not my girlfriend. My friend, you know, went through the same thing until she met me. I had to make her feel better about it, but, you know, she didn't have a big butt, and she's white, and she felt bad about it. I imagine quite a few white women feel that way. I mean, I've seen blogs and whatnot of white women talking about it, so I know there's some out there. I'm just saying, you know, for all of this that you're saying about how black women might feel, or Indian women might feel, or Mexican women might feel, I know Brazilian women certainly don't fucking feel that way. I mean, because there are lots of different people like Brazilian women. I'm going off the reservation. What's the point that I'm making? The point that I'm making is this isn't even so much a black woman thing as it's just a female sex thing. It just seems all women are insecure about the way they look. Really. And I'm not talking about ugly women, I'm just thinking in general.
Representation matters, and it matters because we can raise an entire generation of people who don't carry this cultural baggage with them.
Without representation, on a subconscious level, you don't think you matter as much.
But you have all gotten some dick. So that means to someone, whether or not it was for 25 minutes, you did matter. Now, holy shit, maybe that's why a lot of women are promiscuous. Who would have thought, you know? I mean, they get one guy to have sex with them every night, you know, it makes them feel like they matter. And it's not so much sexual freedom, it's all about the fact that they're super insecure. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? Women are insecure creatures.
And so we have to see different representations of beauty and women of color and womanhood so that we can know that who we are is just fine.
Or maybe, now just maybe, you can learn how to validate yourself. And then you won't need a bunch of representation. You just need to have to look into the mirror and say, damn, I look good. Alright, man, let me tell you guys this. It's videos like these and topics like this that make me say to the Lord God in heaven, thank you for not making me a woman, because this is ridiculous. I know one time I made a video called The Most Mundane Problem in Western Society, where Lacey Green was talking about bloody dress code violations, you know, and how it sucked that dress code targets young women, when really it doesn't. Really, young women use their bodies to gain more attention. So, you know, they'll dress in short-ass shorts and skirts and whatnot and show their tits because they want guys to look at them. Who would have thought, right? But this here, seriously, is like a close set. I don't even know if it's a second. It's like right up there to mundane problems. And why do I call it a mundane problem? Because one, for starters, you can find, like, when I've said this so many times. If you're a first-time viewer, you know what? I have said this so many times on my channel, right? You're probably first-time viewer sitting there like, why does this guy keep on saying that he finds these women attractive? Why does he keep saying these women are beautiful? You know, people who've been on my channel for a long time, they already knew they knew I was making a point. They knew I wasn't just saying that shit because I was a horn dog, right? They know. And what's the point that I'm making, right? The point that I'm making, first-time viewers, is that as a woman, you can find somebody that's going to find you attractive. It's not even a challenge. It's not even hard. You know, and I'm not even talking about Beyonce beautiful. I'm just talking about regular. I'm not talking about Kim Kardashian beautiful. I'm talking about regular. I'm not talking about fucking Blake Lively. I'm talking about regular woman off the street. You can find someone who's going to appreciate you for the way you are. And to sit here and be upset and whine and cry about magazines and whatnot is a gigantic waste of time. Because point number two, these people don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is that green. Alright? So to sit here and whine about the fact that the fashion industry and makeup and all of that only panders to mostly white women, no shit, who would have thought? You know, they're the average. They get the most money. And let's stop pretending that they're on a bunch of white women who aren't trying to make their asses bigger, make their lips fuller, and get curly hair like black women. How interesting is that? You got white women who want to be black women, and you got black women who want to be white women. Why can't these women just learn to accept and validate themselves and appreciate the men who give them the dick? Damn! I don't know. But like I said, thank the Lord God in heaven I'm not a woman, because I could not deal with this shit. So, final thought, man. Ladies, calm down, alright? It's not that serious. You're gonna be alright. You can get, if you're a woman and you've ever had sex before, you've really got no reason to be upset, because it looks like someone found you attractive. I mean, yeah. So with that being said, man, I certainly hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, man, go ahead and click that like button. Shoot, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment comments below, and as always, you guys have yourselves a great day. I will see you cool cats soon. Adios.